Welcome, Akon. Welcome to Elkhart. I mean, how has your time been here so far? This is your first time in the city. How excited are you to be here?
No, so far it's been good. I'm enjoying myself so far.
And then you're here because you actually signed a local artist, well, two local artists, a group called Sheesh. Sheesh, such a cool name for a group. How did you discover their talent?
Well, actually, Sheesh was introduced to me by one of my A&Rs, Bohannon, a few years ago. And then we just connected with Sheesh like instantly. Like they immediately knew what they wanted to do. They had a vibe and a sound that was a little bit different from what I was used to hearing. And they had a mentality that I needed to have in artists that know that with this mentality, we can definitely get these guys to where they need to go.
And just really, what about their talent just stands out to you?
Well, you know, talent just stands out naturally. You never really can describe what it is. You just know you love it, right? So, but with them, their work ethic really is what drove me to saying, okay, these guys got what it takes to get to the next step.
And you're known for signing so many artists to your label, Convict Culture. So really, how does signing Sheesh to your label really help with the mission?
Well, it definitely helps a lot, especially from discovering more artists in areas like Elkhart. You know, a lot of the most amazing talent are always locked in some small town that most people normally ever go to, right? It's always like the secondary market that you have to take an extra bus ride or extra 2-hour drive to get to. And that's where the talent really resides. But it's hard to find them there because most people don't go there. Like, this is my first time in Elkhart, for instance, and I've never even knew it existed until he mentioned it to me. You know, so it definitely helps with places like that to give opportunity for people in those areas with talent to get exposure.
And you guys are filming a music video at the Tolson Center. Tell me about I want all the details. What's the vision? What's the song you guys are going to be performing together?
Right, so it's their first official single that we released, and it's called Ghetto. It's actually a rendition of my Ghetto that was on the Trouble album, but they did a more local version pertaining to their lifestyle in Elkhart, but it's going to be a monster record.
Any details on like the vision for the music video? What can we expect?
Well, I don't want to give that up just yet.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
But we will be shooting the video, so definitely feel free to come on out and hang out with us for sure.
Well, you know, I'm definitely going to be swinging by. I'm super excited about it tomorrow. You mentioned, you know, with finding talent like this, you have to go in smaller places. Talent just really exists everywhere. Right. I mean, what's your message for people who are watching right now who want to break into the industry? What advice would you give them?
One of the biggest, I think, and the most important thing is just you got to find who you are. Because a lot of artists are always trying to duplicate themselves to become like their mentor or someone that they admire. But that person already exists, so you're not bringing nothing new to the table being like that person. Oftentimes, people don't know that there's a gift inside them themselves. So when you can find that originality in yourself and be confident for it, you drop that, take that, and then you push it out. Then no one can duplicate who you are because you're the only person like it. So that gives you already an advantage just being yourself. You know, and the second thing is you have to understand there's a lot of work that you got to put in. It's not going to be something that's going to come easy. You got to put the work in because the most talented ones are the ones that be the laziest. And then they wonder why the people that they assume is not more talented than them are getting to a higher level in status. But oftentimes it's just they outwork them. So as long as you can be super, you know, you got to be able to work hard, and you got to be able to harness your internet, like what was the word I just used? Originality. Once you got those two locked in, man, sky's the limit. And
then your music has just impacted people here locally and just globally. Like I have Smack That stuck in my head right now. All on the floor, smack that. So really, what's the message you want to convey to your fans through your music just to be inspired?
Well, my message was always just a simple message of unity, collaborating with others and just trying to find ways to where your existence can make someone else's life a better place, right? So ultimately, I love to just make music that have great content attached to it, remind people that life can be as simple as you allow it to be, can be the most amazing place to be, and every day can be a beautiful day depending on your mentality. But for the most part, it's about finding positive energy within the environment you're in and utilizing my music as a soundtrack to it.
And then what's next in store for Akon? What do you have? What are some future projects you got going on?
Man, the one I'm most excited about is the new album that's dropping in June called Not Guilty, which Akon's Beautiful Day is the first single leading into that album. So definitely look forward to that.
Well, it's gonna be a beautiful day once you drop that album. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Well, I mean, is there anything like you like to add on for people who are watching or you want them to know?
Absolutely. You know, just know that Shisha's they from here. They're gonna be representing globally. So the world needs to see the support that everybody in Elkhart gives them, so we can give them that extra boost to open up the doors for more people to be discovered out of the city.